You ready to get started? How you doing tonight? Listen, putting on old Trails music really gets me makes the memories come flooding. Like I'm watching a little video and I'm just like, wow, I remembered that. It's been so long already. It's been so long. And that's why I'm ready to make more Trails memories because it's so damn good. So I'm gonna boot it up. Let's get started. Your boy got his raise in. I got my new check. And it's not an incredible amount at the moment. It's more to come, but it's pretty decent. It's something. That's all that really matters. So it's been a long... It feels like it's been a lot longer than it has. But I guess, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's right. I ended on continuing it a little bit. Because I didn't get my Resident Evil 4 code. But it feels like it's been a week, but it's only been since Thursday evening. And today is Tuesday, currently. It feels like it's been a lot longer. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to bring up the guide. Buy it all. We don't need it. I'll take your entire stock. I'm gonna go talk to Toa, probably. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, I'm in a pretty good mood right now. So, I might not play Trails all night. I might play other things too. But every time I say that, I end up playing Trails all night. So, no, I make no promises as usual. There's a close relationship or friendship with the cancer may have deep implications. I thought. Yeah, I don't care. Really in Toa. Toa said she wanted me to come to the stair room. Oh, well. In that case, I didn't realize it was the main quest. Let me pull up the guide before I make some foolish error. As usual. I'm still not close to finishing this. It's crazy. It's so long. I mean, I'm in chapter 5 and out of like 7 chapters, but... It's pretty juicy. It's pretty big. Something about custard pudding recipe. Don't care. You can find the black. You can find the black cat if you attend Emma's bond point. Best go find Emma's bond point then. Well, wait, that doesn't make any sense because I don't have bond points right now. I may have skipped ahead. You control the ring, you leave the classroom, you receive a phone call. Okay, instead of speaking to Toa, go and speak to the following instructors. But why? Make sure you get speak to her twice to keep your profile updated. What? Speaking to these instructors will get you medals based on how many character profiles you have updated, quest completed, and the amount of unique enemies written on the notebook. If you're playing New Game Plus, you can carry over your notebook over. Oh, well, I guess we'll see what all the hubbub is about. Alright, where's the EC room? I forgot. EC. What is EC? It's probably in the main building. Infirmary. Is this EC? No. No. Probably upstairs. This music is so upbeat. Makes me so happy. Yeah, you are. Yeah, I'm not supposed to talk to you. I'm supposed to talk to her. Mother was persistent in his attempts to convince me to return home. He said that as a daughter of the court. Altheum. I have duties to attend to. I, in turn, explain to him that, as an instructor, my highest priority is my devotion to my students. Hee I probably won't be able to be quite so selfish once I'm here. Okay. Oh, it does say, make sure you speak to her twice. I did. And the infirmary. Out of my way, you crazy dog's going after it again. You're going after it like Jesse waiting for the train. What's up? Seems as though you've been working very hard on your field studies, even harder when you help the student council. I can hardly imagine how many people you've helped tackle their problems. All show compassion and honor. As an instructor here at Thor's, you could not have made me proud. Well, that's very kind of you, but I'm not sure I've done anything else. I'm not sure I've done anything someone else in my shoes wouldn't have. Nonsense, Rain. God damn, so modest. Somebody slap him. To be honest, I'd say the people I've helped have let me develop as a person, so it's anything but a chore. When you talk right now, the more you talk, the more right I know I am. I hereby present you with the Medal of Compassion. Ooh. Woo! Herschel? Mr. Hershey's won this last year, so you know you're in good company. While this is far from formal award ceremony, I do hope you'll accept it. It's quite an honor. Thank you. Had enough of you. East hallway, main building. Or him? Yes. Ugh. Just gonna give me a headache. Hard to believe that Mint's really going to perform in a concert. You know, the pain, but I'd probably have to go. I'm supposed to be looking after her after all. You don't seem very nice. Well, I spoke to him, but he didn't give him anything. Okay. I guess I didn't meet the requirements, but the other two. I gotta go to the academy field. You silly dogs. Why are animals? Why are dogs like this? Well, at least you have a good view of them, right? Are you Emily? Not you, Juices? Nah, you're Paula. I don't care about you. Nope. She's not in the academy field. Unless that's you. No, you're Ferris. Oh, there you go. Okay, what's the point of talking to her? It will update her profile. Can you find the black cat near the bench? Field entrance. Huh. Like up here? Is it you? It's you. You could very clearly tell this creature is not. It's putting on like putting on a cat voice. You're not. I know what you are. Saw a new book in the library. Well, I don't care. If you've been fishing, you should be acquired by a new rank by now. I don't care. Head to the student council room. Pick up the student notebook from Toa. Well, I guess I got one thing out of it. Come in! God, the student council has like the biggest desk. It's so gigantic. It's quite a spread you get on your desk there. Is it just me, or does your workload only ever seem to increase? Well, I've got a little extra going on right now that's keeping me a little busier than normal. Allow me to alleviate. Give Crow his book. All I know is that she came with a recommendation from the Army's intelligence village. Really? You know, those combat shells you fight in your practical exams? They're being used with the Emperor's authorization. Apparently, that's something similar for Millennium. They can't deny her admission if the Emperor's pushing it through. This goes all the way up to His Majesty? Seems like it. Chancellor was the one who set up both the Intelligence Division and the Railway Military Police. Neither of these organizations have been established without His Majesty's consent. That's the unusual, sorry. Anyway, because of that, the Academy really can't really turn down a direct referral with that kind of backing. See how it is. But even accounting for that, I never expected Crow to be transferred into our class too. Yeah, I was just as shocked as you were when you found out. His habitual class color was, but I always figured he at least had enough credits to graduate. I feel like a failure as student council president for not noticing. Maybe even a failure as a friend. Whoa there. I think you're being a little hard on yourself. What about Angelica? Does she have enough credits to graduate? Angie at least makes sure to attend the classes she needs for graduation. Apparently Crow not only hadn't attended enough class units, but he also didn't turn in some essential assignments. But as long as he's active and engaged with his Class 7 work over the next couple of months, he'll be able to graduate. How? Still, I get the distinct feeling this is a 1-2 punch of transfer students. Wasn't just a happy coincidence, am I right? Well, yeah. The principal thought that placing Crow in Class 7 might be beneficial for the rest of you too. His grades might be a sorry sight, but he really knows how to get things done when he wants to. But you know, he was responsible for the event planning at last year's Academy Festival. You're not getting any. Go lay down. No. She might have an unusual background, but at the end of the day, she's still 13 years old. Yeah, I get what you mean. So she really is 13 then. Yeah, she scored really well on her entrance exam though. so I think she can handle the curriculum fine. She might be small, but she can roll up her sleeves with the best of them. Now, where have I heard someone like that before? I'm sorry, looks like I got a call coming in. Go ahead and answer, I don't mind. I wouldn't want you to miss anything important. Alright. Excuse me. Hello, Rain speaking. Hello, Rain. It's your favorite instructor here. Are you still on the academy grounds by any chance? As much as it pains me to say it, I am. No need to sound so suspicious. It's just that after I gave Millennium all of the things I had for her, she just took off somewhere. You know how she tends to be kind of a mischief maker. So could you find her and drag her back to the dorms for me? I can only imagine what would happen if she were to flash that silver thing of hers around on the academic grounds again. Yeah, I'd really rather avoid a repeat of yesterday. Anyway, I leave it in your capable hands, brave leader of Class 7. Mwah. Mwah. Wait a second. When did I become the... She really does trust you. Anyway, let you go then. Are you still up for helping me with a few requests tomorrow? Of course, I'll be around. Still, I know you got a full slate and all, but try not to overwork yourself. God, these dogs. And if there's anything else I can do to make life a little easier for you, don't hesitate to ask. Sure, and thanks. Alright, I guess I'd better start looking for Millennium. Where do I even start? She could be almost anywhere. I should probably ask a couple of the others for help. I doubt I'll accomplish much just checking places at random. I'm thinking I hadn't gotten colors numbered yet. Wait, attack member? Eh. Look, 2 party members to bring with you. At the end, it'll raise their Link EXP. Well, I guess I better bring her, and then... Link EXP. Maybe I should bring, Fee. Let's bring Fee. I think that's good. Alright, I think I get what she wants to do. It definitely doesn't seem like a good idea to let her roam around on her own. She probably saw so much here that she probably saw so much here that's new to her that she took off exploring. Yeah, I think you're right. I doubt she'd left the academy grounds yet, though, so we should be able to find her. I'll just have to think. If I were new here, what would seem the most interesting? Then check all of those places. Alright then, let's go find her. Bam, bam, bam. This sounds like a Katamari song. At first. That beat, that jingle, is exactly what I expect to hear in Katamari. But the flute doesn't. It's not the flute though. Alright. Check the gymnasium. Botch. Keep an eye on Millennium. Just find her. Guess I actually have to go upstairs, huh? Well, that was fast. Wow, look at all the water. That water. It's gotta be refreshing. I kinda wanna take a dip. We finally found you. What do you mean we finally found you? I just started. Oh, hey, Rain. Hey, do you know? Do you know if I get to take swimming lessons while I'm here? can't think of a reason why you wouldn't. As instructors say, I've given you your school swimsuit yet. Nah. All I get today was my uniform. She told me I'd get it tomorrow. Can't wait though. I wish I could go swimming right now. Swimming lessons aren't as fun as they sound. You guys think too much. Besides, all this pool talk really makes me want to go for a swim. Oh, I know. She's chaotic. She's pure chaos. That's not the same. Ta-da. If I wear this, it's totally waterproof and dries me in no time. Now, it's no problem if I get wet. Hold up. On your mark, get set, go! But you just jump down from the top. Balcony! You okay? Of course she's okay. You heard the splash. That was way too fun. Hop in, the water is nice and cool. She doesn't care, does she? We should go get her. Go get her. Huh. Where'd Millennium go? Millennium go. She timed her escape perfectly. She headed toward the girls' locker room, so you probably just missed her. When you mean you were gone for like 2 minutes? It was not even 2 minutes. It takes like 1 minute to get down. Well, there's nothing we can do except keep chasing her. God damn it! Stop dragging out the game, Millennium. I'll get you. Wow, this is an horrible bike everyone's talking about. I want to try it. I bet you should drive it effortlessly. You have an option of riding alongside me, however. I am always willing to take care of cute little ladies like you for a ride. Really? Kinda want to have a race though. Want to see if Lammy's faster than your bike? I don't know what this Lammy is. But it takes guts to challenge me to a race. Now I'm really starting to take a liking to you. It didn't take long for those two to hit it off. Have you ever known Angelica to not hit it off with a girl? Whoa, hey. What's up? Truth is, boo, you guys are too persistent. I'm not gonna let you catch me though. She knows. Why? She literally went around you. And nobody tackled her. No, not one of you. I can't believe this. Stop talking. We gotta go. This is ridiculous. Okay. She want to see the horses, huh? I haven't done this in forever. Alright, onward, mighty steed, full speed ahead. Don't get down this instant. That voice couldn't mean anything but trouble. Oh, it's Eustace. Oh, hey everybody. Are you still chasing me? Oh, of course. It's been so long since I went horse riding in Nord. Since we went horse riding in Nord, I thought I'd give it another shot. This is so fun. It's totally different than flying around on Lammy. Would someone please escort her far, far away from the stables? Why'd you have to be so stubborn, Eustace? You must get that from your dad. Ooh. I'm not going to dignify that with a response. And how would you know what my father's personality is like to begin with? William even managed to throw Eustace for a loop. What's with this girl? Who cares? I'm on a horse now. Time to ride. To the highway. Hi-yo, horsey. Away! Get your hands off my penis! What is the charge? Eating a succulent Chinese meal? Millennium, wait! So Millennium's horseback adventures, she took off without the slightest concern for the worried souls she'd left behind. After riding around with increasingly irritated uses for what seemed like an eternity, she finally came to stop. I'm fine. That girl doesn't have a lick of sense. She must sound like Sandy. That girl doesn't have a lick of sense. She has enough energy to power her own factory. Hopefully she'll slow down by the time we catch up to her. Time to start looking again. Great. Good thing I have a guide, so it doesn't take me but a second to find you. Her design's cute though, I like it. Wowie. There's so much cool stuff here. So this is Thor's military academy, huh? I think I'm gonna like it here. Huh? Eh? Uh-oh. Don't even think about it. Hey, you guys. Did you come looking for me again? Don't give me a hiya, guys. Honestly, we've been roaming all over the school around trying to catch you. Let's go back to the dorm. Sure thing. What are these expressions? Soon enough for one day. Tomorrow's a free day, so that's when I can really start exploring. You're going to do the same thing tomorrow? She's sure a lively girl. Yeah, I'll put it like that. Alright. Let's get her back to the dorm before she changes her mind. Her expressions are adorable. Wowzers. That was so much fun. Wowzers. This town's got a nice feel to it too. I think I'm gonna like it here. You said that before. It's out of context yet. Now maybe you could spare a thought for the people who've been running all over the school grounds looking for you. Yeah. Oh yeah, you should exchange Arcus numbers, William. We need to be able to reach you quickly. Reach you quickly if there's ever an emergency. Sure thing. My number is tell everyone else when you get back to the dorms, okay? Yay! Oh yeah, I should try calling lecture clearly, but don't be surprised. She really does seem like a typical 13-year-old girl for the most part. Makes for a perfect disguise, though. Say, what happened to the big thing that's always tagging along with you? Huh? You mean Lammy? It's right here. Oh no, come on out. Yuck. William, don't call him out here, or you'll... Oh, what is that? It's a huge silver doll. That's not a doll. This is so cool. What is it yours? Awesome. Sure is. Isn't it? York. York. I swear. Looks like we got our work cut out for us taking care of Milliam. She's going to be living at the academy. I need to find a way to drill some common sense into her. I don't know how Raiden's gonna put up with this. He's gonna bust a vein. Oh yeah, you've been making yourself at home, alright. Join you in the dormitory. Well, I am a member of Class 7 now, so I've been given the go-ahead to move into this dorm now. But, seems awfully sudden. Why would it not be sudden? Man, Sharon sure makes some amazing coffee. If I had a cup of that, I would have been banging down the door to join Class 7 months ago. Would you like me to bring some of the cakes? Some of the cakes I baked earlier as well. Do you even need that? Do you even need to ask? Anyway, sorry, I kinda came out of nowhere, but good to be here. Looks like she's already made himself at home. Sharon didn't seem to miss a beat either. So you're gonna be living here, huh? Yep, us newcomers have to stick together, right? I just finished hauling all my stuff over from my old dorm. Looks like I ended up in the room right across from yours, right? Oh. I can already see things getting a lot more lively around here. Yeah, no kidding. Like a giant household, giant family. Man, moving all of these things really tired me out. I was hoping I could just stow all my junk in my old room, but Toa wouldn't let me. Well, of course she wouldn't. You should be pretty exhausted. Well, I suppose now's as good a time as any to officially welcome you to Class 7 dormitory. Pleasure's mine. Like, seriously, you don't even have to make a big deal out of it. Come on, loosen up a little. Classmates now, treat me like one of the gang, and we're golden. You sure about that? Alright, one of the gang it is. Feels weird to think of you that way after all this time, though. Well, if you say so. Well, I don't think I've got anything to worry about with you, okay? It's not what I thought he was gonna say. Oh, and if you guys don't mind, I want to get in the action when you explore the old schoolhouse tomorrow. Gotta get in the back groove with my Arcus again, after all. Of course. Huh? Schoolhouse? Who'd want to go to the school on their off day? Don't tell her! Well, we got this, special schoolhouse here. No! Whoa, really? She's gonna go in there. No, she is. I want to come too. How did I know you were going to say that? Didn't I just get done telling you how dangerous it is? Oh, you don't have to worry about me. As long as I got Lammy, it'll be easy peasy. And if you didn't take me with you, I'd just break down the door and come after you. Look at that smug aura. A smug face. Really wouldn't pass it either. Alright. I have it your way. Be sure to let you and Crow know when I'm planning on heading to the old schoolhouse tomorrow. But don't go wandering in there on your own without us, alright? Yes, sir. Oh, I can't wait to see what it's like down there. So exciting. I might not even be able to sleep tonight. It's a labyrinth full of monsters here, not a theme park. It's a schoolhouse. It's nothing exciting. Looks like it'd be better to give my pistols a little TLC tonight. Yeah, you all wish you were coming with me. But I don't think so. That concludes my overview of the next field study schedule. How are things coming along in your end, Instructor Valicing? Well, I've contacted all the relevant authorities, and I've also considered the group replacement of the 2 transfer students. Excellent. And let me ask you one more thing. I know. Are you both certain that you're in favor of going forward with this I do feel like it may be a bit early for them, but I see no reason not to. As students here, they're going to have to face it sooner or later. I'm in full support. Furthermore, I've already secured the Lieutenant General's permission to proceed. Very well then. We will continue as planned. This may be a difficult reality for the students of Class 7 to face. But I can only hope that grappling with it now can help guide them down the right path. Something big is gonna happen. Something, like the real, face comes off of Erabonia type of moment. The mask, anyway. Head out of the dormitory. Stay in your room. See no reason not to. Or to leave. Wham, 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 wham. Old Schoolhouse Mystery 5, side-by-side car. We're adding a new feature to the bike, and we want you to give it a test run. Again, Thor's 7 mysteries. Lately, the other girls have been going on about the 7 mysteries of the Academy. I desire this grim knowledge. If you do too, visit the Occult Research Society Club room in the clip. What? I don't want to join a cult. Toa seemed pretty stumped when I saw her too. Not sure what it is that's keeping her so busy, but I want to do what I can to lighten the burden. And then there's the old schoolhouse too. Yep. Reveal. Guess we'll just have to see what turns up this month. I promised to tell Crow Millium when I was going. I'll have to give them a call when I'm ready to head in. Sharon, what do you want? Do take care of them. This guy's looking a little ominous today, so I suggest taking an umbrella. You sure? It seemed like another boiling summer day to me. Perhaps it is right now. I have a hunch it won't last the day. Either way, I pray that you'll have another fruitful day. Thanks, Sharon. See you soon, or see you later then. Special uniforms. Okay. Oh. 8 points. Wow. Wow! Student test, you can get a recipe book, teacher custard pudding recipe. You can find the blanket if you attend Emma's bonding. You better get the bonding then. Wouldn't want to not be bonding here. You sus. I don't see you around too often. Well, I have some things I need to purchase. Oh, stuff for the writing club? Well, not exactly. Anyway, don't mind me. It's nothing of particular importance. He's definitely got something of his mind. I'm here, and I've got some time to spare. Why don't you tell me what's up? I might be able to help you out. You really do enjoy sticking your nose into other people's business, don't you? It's like my favorite activity. Bing, 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 bing. Your Uncle Barhard sent you a letter then. He ran that one restaurant, right? Correct. Seems he caught wind of the fact that we were involved in the terrorist attack during the summer festival, which caused him to get worried and send you a letter. Ha! Well, just Just goes to show how much he really cares about you, for you, huh? There's no reason for him to be so concerned over something so minor. Especially as we've rarely contacted each other up until now. Don't even try to hide it. You're happy about this, I can tell. Quiet. More to the point, I feel some remorse for causing him enough concern to feel the need to write. So, as much as a pain as it would be, I feel as though I'd be best to include a token of my thanks along with my reply. Which explains why you're here. Found anything you'd like yet? Or you'd like it? I rarely come to stores like this in the first place, so I don't even know where to start. What are you laughing at? Sorry, I was just relieved is all. Nice knowing Rufus isn't the only person you're willing to let in your life. Always looking for an opportunity to spout nonsense, aren't you? Putting your personal failings aside for the moment, now that I've told you, you need to help me find something for him. I was counting on it. These two idiots. After searching, they found a rare brand of tea that Irene used to drink back home and decided to buy that. Sounds like biased. Bang, bang. Apologies for taking your time. Don't worry about it. I'm sure your uncle will be happy about this. I can only hope. What an amazing bond. What an amazing bond point that was. Wow. But he's opening up. Oh my god. We could buy more eggs. We could do it. More egg. More salt. Give me the salt. Oh wait. Can't. No. He's not in my party. That's right. Oh well. Not the biggest of deal. Don't want to spend time with Gaius. I'll just get it over with. So stupid. You're hilarious. Your stupidity. I often mistake him for an NPC. That's how little I care about guys. You're drinking. Wait, that smells familiar. It's tea brew with herbs from the north. The same kind you drank when you were there on your field study, actually. Fred managed to get his hands on some. He even treated me to a cup since he knew I'm not from here. Really, that was nice of him. I'd like to try something, if I may. Alright, let's get this out with. It smells really soothing. Reminds me of the tea I used to drink back home. I want Thoma and everyone else. Now I want to see Thoma and everybody else. Kind of reminds me of the delicious food we have there too. Now I'm getting hungry. Well, I think I know the solution for that. I've got a job for you. Oh, what kind of job? We're thinking up some new stuff for our menu. So I figured I'd try to my hand at that classic from Nord. But it's not going too hot. This is where you come in. Tea's on the house if you could help me out. Oh, I see now. Gaius would be the man to ask for this stuff. Happy to help, especially if you're promising more tea. I'll see your tea, and then raise you taste test privileges on everything I make. Such a weird phrase. I'll see your tea. Now, come over here. got all the ingredients ready, I see. I think pheasant wraps would be a good place to start. Oh man, now we're talking. Trust guys to make it look easy. I made my fair share of dinners back in North. Mind if I use your stove? Such dorks. In what seemed like no time, the pheasant wraps were ready. Green and Fred then proceeded to dig in. Lunch. Wow, these are great, but maybe I should have expected that from someone who grew up making them. What do you think, Green? They're definitely not bad. They're lacking a little something compared to the ones we had in North. Serious? I figured as much. But I might know the reason why. It'd be okay for me to make another batch, Fred. I'll keep eating them if you keep making them. And then he blows up. And then you blow up. Guys, I got right back to cooking again. Like, it's not a sentence, Matt. Like, after this, the second round of tasting began. Or begun. Whoa, I don't know what you did, but this tastes way better than before. Now this lives up to what we ate there. What you ended up doing differently, though? Seems like I wasn't thorough enough with the herbs, or thorough enough when I prepared the herbs. Mostly because it's been so long since I tried making any of my home cooking. But your criticism reminded me of what I was missing. Great. Not only does my cooking get better, but yours too. Thanks a lot, both of you. This new menu is gonna knock them dead. Can't wait to try it. Can't wait. Yep. When I eat something delicious, I tend to remember it. Though, I have to admit though, it kind of makes me miss Nord. You're telling me. Hopefully I'll have the chance to bring you all back there someday. I'll have to ask my mother to teach me some more of her recipes too. Given any thought to becoming our class's official cook? Just a second thought, I think he said, but I'm not sure. Wow. You beat RE4. I did beat RE4. Good evening, sir. Oh, hope your stream went well. I'm sure it did. Just got back from chapter 4. Yeah, so now I'm chapter 5. Back at school, making some progress. It, of course, is very, very lengthy. Everything takes so much time. And yet it just kind of melts away. Let's go talk to Alyssa first. Yeah, that's her. Knew this would happen. Ferris can hardly go 2 seconds without challenging me to some sort of competition. Back at it. It weirdly feels like yesterday since I played CS1, but it also feels like forever long. That's the thing. Like when I finished Resident Evil 4, it felt like it had already been a week, but it hasn't. It hasn't been 1 week yet. I finished playing chapter 4 and started chapter 5 Thursday evening when I expected to play RE4, but Green Man Gaming fumbled the keys. That's a good competitive spirit, right? Still, it would have taken me like an hour or two less had the damn game been a little bit better optimized. But I think the game is just cracked. It's like you can crank it up to absurd settings that no rig can do it. It just baffles me how much VRAM it wants to hog up. Glad you enjoyed it, though. I did. I really did enjoy it. It was so good. Lived up to the expectation that I had. It would be so bad if in the race didn't keep throwing more fuel in the fire. Don't think I have any more choice but to accept it at this point. Am I joining the competition here? Well, if you're going to accept her challenge, I'll have to stay around and give you some moral support. Some moral support. But I might end up streaming more RE4 when the Mercenaries mod comes out, because that's always a good time. I don't know. It really just depends on how quickly I can get through this. Now I'm kind of like in limbo, because like I need to focus on finishing this, but I also want to do other things. Well, Ferris. Well then, Ferris, what will we be competing in today? Oh yeah, I heard about that. Nice, then it's free too. Wait, what? What did I just say? Free. Oh yeah, the Mercenaries update. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't expect to pay for that. But this day and age, you can never be too sure. Our competition today will be a simple 50 arc race. I do hope that your breakfast wasn't too large, because you're about to eat better serving of defeat. Ferris, where'd you get this? Calm down. Whatever you say, Ferris. Let's get this over with. Of course, there would be competition out in the field, huh? And again and again and again and again. Ferris, several rematches served only to drag out a quick and simple competition. And in the end... Hey, freak! Looks like Alyssa's our victor. Impossible. How could I be defeated after all my practice? The rest of us practice too, you know. I have to say, though, you've gotten a lot faster than you were before. You really have been putting in the hours, haven't you? It was a good match, sort of like the several matches before. You two might be able to rest up for now, though. But do not belittle me. I cannot accept this. I refuse to accept this. She wouldn't lie. Ferris, where are you going? No! Alyssa, we gotta go after her, do we? Right. I mean, I don't think I would go after her. I don't know. Just gonna have to suck it up. She must not be at the academy. Sorry about this, but would you two mind looking for her off campus? Of course. Where in the world could she be? Well, how in the world did you end up here? So stay back. Do you know who I am? I'm a daughter of court. You're talking to a pack of wolves, Ferris. Help, Vincent, Alyssa. Vincent. Who the hell is Vincent? Wow, wow. Oh, I expected to actually fight that for some reason. Just so used to it, I guess. Whew, there we go. Doesn't look like she's injured either. Thank goodness. Are you alright, Ferris? You just had to choose the highway of all places to do your sulking. Rub it in more, Alyssa. It's great. I love it. For what purpose did you chase me out here? You here to laugh at me? Belittle me for losing you to you? Of course not. There's no way I'd be able to do something like that. Why is it so hard to believe that I just want to be your friend? That I want to train and get better with you? In all honesty, I wanted to become friends with you as well. However, I could never once bring myself to admit that. So that's how you really felt. In that case, How about this? Can we keep competing against one another, but as friendly rivals? Well, you got over that fast. Listen, thank you. I mean, it's just a bond point. These bond points are pretty slim. They're very similar in structure for Persona. To be honest. More importantly, I'm glad that we were able to help you. I've lost interest. I'm honest. Just being honest. Don't care anymore. This needs to be more about Alyssa. Get the others out of the way. She's probably in the pool. Whoop. Monica has been making great strides with her swimming lately. She may even reach her goal of swimming 50 arcs today. Seeing her push herself like that every day makes me proud to be the one who coached her. Glad to hear it. She's been back to her usual self. Ever since the field study, Heimdallr. Something the matter? No, everything's fine. Ha, 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 ha. Is there anything I can do to help? I think it'd be great to reach your goal too. Now then, why don't you charge into your swimsuit? She looks so dead, like inside, personally. There's not a single soul in that body. Monica. Today is the day you clear your 50-arc goal. You prepared? Yeah, I won't let you down. That's the spirit. It's just kind of like a Laura moment, but Rain is included. First to observe. This doesn't really feel like a bond point, more of just like looking into Laura's life, I guess. 1, 2. She did it. Hey. Wait, what was it? Was that it? Did I do it? You did it. You never even had to put your feet down either. Splendid work, Monica. All of her work paid off. Thank you for being my assistant today, Rain. Assistant? I didn't know I was an assistant today. Fee. Now that I've reconciled with both Monica and Fee, so I believe that we will continue to grow from here on out. I hope that you and I will be able to keep supporting each other too. Sure. As friends. Friends. Echoes. On and on. Did I need to do that? No. Do I regret it? Do I apologize for it? No. Celine, that's your cat, isn't it? Well, I wouldn't exactly call her my cat. She was with me just a little while ago, but then she bolted off. So call her interest. Huh. Haven't seen her around, at least. Not recently. That's just untrue. Saw her like yesterday. I probably shouldn't be too worried about it. She's conspicuous sort, not unlike Milliam, of course, I suppose. She must have run off to that little cat adventure. To have a little cat adventure somewhere. How about I help you look for her? After all, two pairs of eyes are better than one, right? Are you sure? Well then, thanks for volunteering. And so, the two of them began their search for Celine. Or Selene. Celine. Celine? I feel like I had Celine. Right? They searched high and low, checking areas where Emma felt Celine may be relying on Reen's powers of detection. Yeah, no matter how hard they looked on campus, they could not find no trace of her. I think we're gonna have to start looking in town. But that would take up even more of your time. Don't worry about it. I'll keep looking. I have unlimited time. Time has no meaning when I have 8 bond points. Hee. I guess you were trying to convince yourself not to panic. Something like that. Do you think of her as a friend after all? Right. Start looking around. Yes. Let's. Yes. Nobody knows. Look, she's not making this easy. Indeed. Just where did she run off to? Could be. Fake cat. This cat's holding something from me. Keeping. It's gonna turn into Sailor Moon. The cat's gonna talk. Why did you run off like that all of a sudden? The fake munch noise. She eating something? Seems like it. Are those sardines? Sardines. They're small, dried fish that are usually used in the East, mostly to make broth. Guess cats really like them too. Maybe Mitched? Ordered a few and gave her a couple as a snack. Meow. Phew. You really gave me a fright finishing like that, Sling. For a moment, I thought that those two. Nothing, it's nothing. Nothing! Happy we found her. Yep, that's it. Don't be rude. Cats will be cats. Give me a shout if you ever need my help with anything else, Emma. Wow. You did it. Oh wait, why am I running? No, I have to do 2 more bond points here. No. And there's 1 for Toa too. Great. Alright, let's just... Didn't mean to go backwards. Hate it when it does that. Guess it's down here. Helping you move. I always forget how much pain it is moving until I have to do it again. This is why I wanted to use my old storeroom, or room to store stuff in. And push your luck with that. Just give them a hand. God, we had like 50 students in our dorm. Let's just get them all together. We'd make this immensely easy. Don't worry, I wasn't expecting payment for the guy who conned 50 mirror off me. Rain's brutal sometimes. He's a savage. What's up, Crow? What's this I hear about you being a first year again? I heard worse. Did they kick you out already? Come on. You guys know nobody would ever want to get rid of me. Show a little respect for the guy teetering on the edge of his first year. You've only got yourself to blame for that one. So I'm guessing this guy is a first year in our new class, Crow? Yes, I'm from class 7. Well, how about that? Let me give you a little tip. Never drop your guard around this guy. He'll be in your pockets the second you do. Hey now, you don't want to give my new classmate here the wrong impression. Trust me, I've got all the impressions I need by now. See what I mean? So savage. It's ridiculous, Crow. Shut up and give me a hand. Shut up. Marty, you didn't know. This thing isn't going to carry itself. You could at least ask nicely. Alright. Let's go Let's go get the rest of the crew to help us with this. Huh? Huh? I see that poster back there. That should be just about do it. Thanks for your help, guys. Don't sweat it. Just make sure you pay back that money you owe me. Yeah, I know. In this case, I'll leave it to you. Thank you for your help. Yeah. I'm surprised so many people so many people showed up to help. You really have a lot of friends, don't you? Well, I have been here for 2 years now, right? Keep it up, and one day you might be a famous old, be as famous as Old Crow here. But trust me, I'm gonna surpass you in every single way. I get the feeling that in order to be that popular, I need to be Old Crow. Alright. Now we got your furniture. I'll say it once again. Welcome to Class 7 Dormitory. Thanks, pal. Thanks, pal. Well, I jumped up. Pretty nice. Oh, he just has it there, huh? Who's that? Who's that, Crow? Huh? Trust me. Hang around me long enough and there's no responsibility you won't be able to dodge. These guys darts, dude. Yo. Darts! Of course, Elliot's at the church. Of course. Alright, silly boy. It's time to stop praying. Oh, he's playing music. Ah. Hey, Elliot. You're looking kind of nervous. Is that easy to tell? There are quite a few people here, and I can't really help it, especially since I'm the lead violinist now because of what he builds accident. I can totally understand why you're nervous. Then good luck. Let's chat a little before then. It might calm your nerves. I really appreciate it. Oh, that's nice. Elliot started tuning his violin before the performance began. That should do it. All that's left now is to wait until it starts. Not long now. You're looking pretty confident, though. Huh? Well, I mean, I can tell you're nervous, but you look focused, like you've just had just had a big distraction taken off your mind. You're probably right. I think that's thanks to last month's field study. I should mention it. A lot of good things happened to me while we were back in Helmdler. I got to make friends who ended up attending the music academy, and I got to talk to you all about everything. I finally have the confidence I needed to stop running from my love of music. Good job, Elliot. We did it. We did it. Oh. I thought you, finished playing, and then it cut to the more dialogue. That's nice. My dog's nails need clipped. Elliot and the rest of the wind orchestra played passionately, pouring all they had into every note. Yay! You got a broken arm. I mean, well, I'm done here. Y'all have fun at your church. Let's get to that engineer. Wait. Why is there Oh, it must be one of the other. I have other things to do than bond points in the schoolhouse. Whoops. Well, here you are. Hi, Rain. Thanks for coming. Hey, Toa. What brings you here? I need a little break from work so I can help George and Angie. We asked her to come and help out with the request they sent you. So, she's working a bike too. Yep, the request pretty much same as last time. What was the key difference this time? We'd like you to ride with Toa at your side. My side? Don't you mean behind me? Ha! Well, maybe it'd be easier to show you what we're talking about. I believe it's time for the grand reveal. The sidecar. Avery's so desperate for attention. Impressive, isn't it? We call this the sidecar. Much like the bike itself, this is the Rower Institute. This was a Rower Institute of Technology prototype that George put the finishing touches on. You can probably tell the sidecar looks
horror.
Oh,
the horror.
Aren't you sleeping? What are you doing? Oh, the dogs! Oh! What? What is it? You're distracting me. I'm having fun. It's a video game. God. Get down. Get down. Jesus. Unplugged my headset, you silly dog. Are you having fun yet? How about that, huh? Yep. That means I'm in your care and try not to crash or anything. I don't care about this quest. I'm gonna be real. No. Give them milk bones to distract. They got enough milk bones for me. No. Well, maybe someday you'll have fun. We're doing this on the nearby highway. Well, at least you probably had more fun than I did at work. That's for damn certain. I love our entire crew being gutted while we just run the machine. We also had like the laziest girl at our workplace. She's somebody that transferred over and she has like more seniority than a lot of us. I'll have fun when I'm dead. Nah. Well, how does it feel to be in the sidecar, Toa? It's exciting, but I'm a little nervous too. Knowing Rain will be driving puts me at ease though. Does something seem different about the roast, or is it just like use less bass? Something seemed different. Oh, Toa, please don't say things that will make me envious like that. I have no choice but to send Rain home and ride with you myself. Sorry to cut it short here, Angie, but I can't let you do that. It wasn't cooked long enough to be tender. Well, I mean, not the... And I did cut down on the base a little. Yeah, it's just... I don't know, it's more like a flavor than like a texture thing. Same as last time, right? Like, it wasn't bad or anything. I'm surprised you didn't cook it longer. Does the sidecar change things at all? That makes... the main changes are the increase in weight and different center of gravity. These two things will have a huge impact on how the bike operates. I'd recommend you approach this whole new experience because it's definitely gonna feel one. Blah 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 blah. Next up, you'll shifting gears. Oh shit! Actually, I probably have to remember this, but I have a guide, so I don't really have to. Next up, you're shifting gears. You'll need to turn the handlebars slightly to the left when you disengage the clutch. Same goes for bringing her to a stop. The extra weight means she's going to be harder to slow down. So be sure to hit the brakes earlier than you did last time. Will do. So whole new set of rules. It really is, but you should be fine if you pay attention. If you pay attention to what you're doing. My advice for you, Toa, is to believe in rain and focus entirely on enjoying yourself. I'm gonna throw this off a cliff. I need to tone down the salt for myself. You can always add more base. Nah, it's fine. I need to tone down on the salt too, especially since I've been consuming cans of Pringles and more junk food I don't need. Oh, it didn't cook with the mushrooms, and I didn't have the celery at all. Yeah, I can see that affecting it. But I feel like the base is the big thing. But honestly, it's important too. The salt content can be extreme, especially when I have it like 5 days in a row. That should motivate Rain too. I made 2 bowls already to take to work. I need to cook longer. Rev out that roast because I am one hungry day, bro. I mean, I was just saying it, just be saying it. Just because it's stupid sounding. Well, think about it. I am hungry. I've been only eating protein bars at work. Well, think about it. I'll be happy knowing you're having fun, and I won't want to make any mistakes and ruin that. Thought you were super hungry, so I pulled it in. Yeah, I probably would have waited, but it was fine. Like, it was fine on its own. Well, then, here's hoping this will be the fun for the both of us. Yay! Yay! This is so exciting. Not really. Celery makes a big difference to the flavor. I didn't think it would, but yeah. I'm amazed we didn't have celery. We almost always do. It's like the one ingredient that lasts in the fridge. Here we go! Haven't been to Kroger in a while. Well, that's why you have Kroger delivery. Yeah, it should be fun to talk to when they get back. Need prescriptions anyway. Should go sometime this week. But we just picked up prescriptions. I have no sense of time, so that may have been like a month ago, for all I know. So how is it? Does it feel different from when you rode alone? Definitely does. Angelica was right about when she said it handled completely differently. Not the only thing. Probably shouldn't tell her that much. Shouldn't tell her that the excitement of riding with her is a big hurdle in the sidecar. Okay. Whatever, right? Okay. I think we both used to the speed by now. Are you ready to go a bit faster? Right. We'll switch gears. Wait until I kick it into maximum overdrive. Yeah, it sure is nice to have a completely straight highway. Well, look at you. That went well. Be silly. All I'm doing is sitting here. It really does feel nice, doesn't it? The view from here is great too. It's a much more refreshing experience than I expected it would be. And here makes it a lot more fun too. Aw, thanks. Hee. Okay then. I guess we're done. It's almost time for us to turn back here, so I'm gonna slow down. What do I do? Brake earlier, stupid. Big dummy. There we go. We stopped in just the right spot. I knew you could do it. Thank you, Rain. I had so much fun. I had so much fun. And we still have the journey back to look forward to. Why don't we take a little break before we go back then? So loud. Seems like things went very well for the both of you. I'm impressed you could handle her with so well with such different hardware than last time. I mean, it's not that different. We really appreciate your help, Team Toa. You ended up with a really good time, didn't you? Look at George's face. So out of it. He's so high, dude. He's so high. I did. It was a lot easier to just sit back and enjoy myself than I thought. Oh yeah, that was on top of like 4 or 5 people calling in. We had 2 or 3 people sent to AMF, and then another 3 people pulled from there. So we had like 2 people working 12 lanes, and one of the people working the 12 lanes, like the laziest person ever. And the supervisor's gotten on to her so many times, but all she does is look at her phone. It's like all she does. It's gonna get us all in trouble. The fact you trusted in me and were able to enjoy yourself kept me focused on doing my job. Well, I always trusted in you, so today wasn't special. It's always nice to hear you say that, though. Tears at my soul to say it, but you two make for a good pair. I was about to say the same. Well then, let's finish up the tests. Let's head back into the engineering building. I'm just glad I stopped caring. Don't care. Thank you both for all the great data. Yeah, I don't care. It's conference. Toa's going to the trade conference? Alright, I haven't told you yet, have I? The truth is, the Imperial government has requested that I go along out to help major players. As such, I'll be heading to Crossbell for the trade conference as an assistant to an entourage. To the entourage. What? Entourage attends to the Empire's representative during the meeting, right? And you're assisting them? Yeah, it'll mainly involve helping out with paperwork and scheduling, I imagine. I don't think I'll be much help, to be honest, but the government did ask. Government. Toa's received a ton of job offers from all over the country lately. Everyone's just... Is there another bug I gotta crush in here? All over the country lately. Everyone's just waiting on her to graduate. The trade conference invite is the government's attempt to sweeten the deal. Unbelievable. Does this mean you're planning on moving into the government work instead of the military? Oh, I still haven't decided. Kind of doing this to broaden my horizons. Apparently, all this is because of the troubled time delay last month. The government took a real interest in how quickly and efficiently she evacuated all the civilians. That explains it. Go lay down, Avery. Go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down. I'd say Class 7 ended up doing a lot more than I ever could have. And yet he's back at me. What? What? Even I had help from Ancient Crow too. Even then, it was thanks to your instructions that I was able to split up and handle everything so efficiently. If you did decide to enter the military, I think you'd make a splendid commander. If they had a uniform small enough to fit her, at least. Wow. No, hey, no teasing, lad. I guess I better let him outside, because he's desperate. He's being desperate. Bad fantasy novels, yeah, Gurch. This just keeps going. Oh, I'll be right back. Well, I don't know if he actually went to the bathroom or not, but maybe he just peed. That's all he needed to do. I don't know. Back up on my bed now, so not bothering me. Thanks for helping us test the bike out again. This is for you, volcanic rain. Chocolate rain. No bond point for fee. Wow. Wow. Oh, I can do this other quest. Gotta do some cult shit. I don't know. No? Ah. Welcome to the Occult Research Society. What kind of fortune would you like me to tell you today? Ream of Class 7, Health, Romance. I could even give life advice if that's what you wish. Sorry, I'm not actually here to get my fortune told. Don't worry. I'm well aware of that. You were sent by the student council, weren't you? You could have at least played along a little, though. You're not much fun. Kind of fun. Girls? Strange one, alright. She got quite the reputation amongst the girls as uncannily accurate fortune teller, though. There's something you'd like to ask me, is there not? Answers are merely a questions away. Do you wish to know what kinds of rituals and curses are my favorites, perhaps? The book is so big. That's probably the kind of thing I'm better off not knowing. Thanks. Wait, did she just read my mind, shouldn't she? No, she couldn't have. So I assume you've been informed about what I want you to do. Yeah, you want me to look into the Academy's 7 mysteries, right? Precisely. The sooner you start investigating, the better. Are you ready to begin? Yep. Sure. Well, I'm glad I could give you the good news. They've become a hot topic amongst some of the girls recently. Huh, wouldn't have guessed that. Well, you said you wanted me to look into the 7 mysteries. Does that mean you don't know what all of them are and want me to find them out? Find out what you don't know about? No. I know the basics of each mystery already. What I would like you to do is investigate how credible each one is. Is something I'll be able to do? Be able to investigate, though? I mean, if they're supernatural, you just think of it as part of your investigation. If you can't come to any conclusion, so be it. Either way, be specific. I'd like you to talk to the people most likely to know something about each mystery. I could do it myself, but I'm not exactly what you call a people person. Can you give me a head start by telling me what you know about each of the 7 mysteries? Oh boy. I think if I told you everything at once, it might be too much horror to take in. That would stop your heart. So ask me about one by one, and I'll tell you what you want. I want to know of each one. That's a good way to do it. Alright, leave the investigation to me. Weird quests. Art room. 2nd floor. East. Thought you said west. That's not the east. Home ed, music, and then art. Is Gaius in here? No, he's not. Good. Where's Clara? Are you not Clara? Yeah, you're Clara. You better not interrupt me if you value your life. I'll turn you into one of my pieces too. At least it'll be beautiful death. What? What the hell? Oh, I guess I have to apparently speak to her again. Oh, oops. Whoopsie. Oh, why do I have to be 7? The first mystery, the crying sculpture. The sculpture in question rests in the art room. It's used as a reference for sketches. However, if you dare draw near, you can see tear tracks running down its face. Whoa. What's more, this rain stop. Come on. The tears return after wiping them away. Rumor has it that the tears originate from a human head containing within. I could take. Okay, I was on board up until then. It was a little too extreme to believe. Think so too. Even so, these stories sorts of stories always contain some kernel of truth. Perhaps speaking to the head of the art club will allow you to find it. Second mystery is the haunted piano. One night, a student walking by the music room heard someone playing the piano. Drawn by the sound, she took a peek into the room, only to find it empty. Well, that certainly fits. They claim it's a music-loving ghost playing the piano there. A ghost who likes music, that's all. Seems a bit lazy to me. Agreed. At least give the ghost some elaborate, tragic backstory to explain its connection to the piano. Regardless, perhaps you could learn more from the head of the wind orchestra. I believe his name was Hebel? Hebel? Heidel. Thirdly, we have the mystery of the Forbidden Tome. This one's interesting. Apparently, the Academy's library houses a book containing one of the world's greatest secrets. The book is passed down from one library to the next. One library head to the next, all of whom are tasked with keeping it safe from prying eyes. You weren't kidding, this one is pretty interesting. It pleases me to know that I have a partner in fascination. Just imagine if it were something about the fall of the ancient Sumerian civilization. How romantic. The person currently in charge of the library is the instructor Thomas. He's likely the only person who knows for sure. Okay. Kind of spaced out there for a minute. I guess it's Thomas. Right? Ah. So tired. Sports club grudge is the topic of fifth mystery. Given how hard the sports team or sports club train, it's not uncommon to hear screaming from their general direction. But some say the screams can be heard from something else dwelling within the gymnasium. The rumors say that those screams are a grudge of sorts, a manifestation of all the stresses sports club members face. This one seems a bit backwards to me. Working up a sweat should wash away your stress, does not make a monster out of them. Only a few or select few would share that sentiment. Such ignorance of the others' feelings might just lead you into an unfortunate end. No matter. It may be wise to ask the captain of the fencing club for further details on this mystery. I think her name is Friedel. Fidelity? Fredo? I don't know. Oh my, the sixth mystery surrounds the Crimson Devil of Hell, Lake Hell. Have you paid much mind to the pond besides the gymnasium? Some say it has a direct connection to hell itself. More amazingly, they say a resident of hell, the Crimson Devil, shows up at the pond from time to time. It's certainly something. Any word of what that would look like? Sadly, the only descriptor I've heard is that it has two massive claws. It might be best to ask someone who fishes there often if you wish to know more about this mystery. Do you know Kenneth? He's the first year in the Imperial Fishing Club. He's a noble, though he acts as though he's not. Nevertheless, he is the club's head. Perhaps he knows something. The seventh and final mystery is the poltergeist in the upper class dormitory. To be frank, I have very little information about this one, but it seems as though furniture, cutlery, and the like are often found broken in the upper class dormitory. And people are saying a poltergeist is responsible, and so it seems. Considering the mess it seems to be making, I can only imagine that the dormitory maids would know something. Perhaps you should ask them for information. Oh my god! There's so many places to go now. Pretty sure this is the head of the article. Excuse me, can I have a minute of your time? No, I'm busy. That stern face, those eyes. But my ears work so I can listen to whatever you have to say. Go ahead, state your business. Okay. I guess she's going to keep working while I talk. It's pretty impressive. I'm actually looking into the Academy's 7 mysteries, one of which is the art room's crying sculpture. You wouldn't happen to know anything about condensation? Sorry, like I said, it's condensation. You have no idea how many people have come in to ask me about that. They're not tears, it's condensation. Water vapor in the air. If big words scare you, who in their right mind would actually believe a sculpture could cry? I guess the world would never run out of idiots. She's like me. Is that it? Yeah, pretty much. Thanks for the information. It was nothing. Nothing. Wow. I think I gotta get to the chapel. Yep. Oh, yep. I think this is Highball from Window Shop. Oh, hey, what's up? I have a quick question for you. I'm trying to investigate the 7 mysteries. Have you heard about the haunted piano? Oh, that story. That's the one about a ghost playing the piano in an empty room, isn't it? Oh, so you do know. What can you tell me? Christ. So you want to know the truth, huh? As it turns out, the ghost was with me all along. What? The ghost was me all along. With me. Whoa, really? Okay, calm down. I didn't mean that. I'm actually a ghost. The rumor started spreading because someone heard noises in what they thought was an empty room, but I'm pretty sure they just stumbled along while I was tuning the piano. Yeah, it's not exactly rare to open up totally obscured from view when you're tuning certain parts of it. Chances are that whoever heard me at the time just couldn't see me. So basically, you're a so-called ghost, right? Sorry, though. You were probably hoping for something a bit more exciting. Not at all. You just told me what I needed to hear. Okay, library. So the Tears of the Kingdom, apparently they've uploaded like a 10-minute gameplay trailer, and I am not looking at that. We get like 45 more days. I don't need to know anything. Rean, my boy, what sorts of questions are you inquiring? Has your inquiring minds come up today? As it happens, I'm looking into something as a frail student. You know about the forbidden tome supposedly locked away in this library? Forbidden tome? My, what a fascinating idea. Just imagine if it contained details on the sacraments of the ancient Sumerian civilization. Or perhaps it wouldn't it be thrilling if it were one really existed? Yeah, it sure would. In other words. Doesn't. But what exactly inspired you to ask about this imaginary tome? Well, I'm investigating the 7 mysteries of the Academy. And one of them has to do with a book full of the world's greatest secrets hidden deep within this library. So that's what this is all about. This year's story is even more absurd than the one I heard last year, but I do believe I know what you're talking about. Hi! Yo, made my comforter fall off the bed. I'm just ready to jump in bed. I'm just so tired. The tome of the story refers to is, in fact, the volume of, how should I put this? Gentleman's special interest literature? Seriously? At least the forbidden part is right. Not because it's dangerous or anything, but because it's rather naughty. Well, we tell you boys time after time not to bring these sorts of things to the Academy, but somebody always has to try to. Well, boys will be boys, I suppose. This is a little tale started because we gathered the contraband here before we disposed of it. Well, that's one way to do things. So if you happen to have a prized collection of your own, make sure to leave it under your mattress back home, unless you want me to find it and share what you're into with Instructor Sarah and the rest of the faculty. I have no idea what you're talking about. Well, anyway, there's nothing especially unusual or mysterious about this library, I'm afraid. You made that abundantly clear. Thank you for your time, Instructor. Yay! Barn in the Academy field. Oh, you talking about this? Nope. Oh, just have to talk to her. We're technically off today, but I came by anyway to check on the horses. It's been pretty hot lately, so I wanted to make sure they're okay. Yep. Why am I not? I'm confused. The mysteries included her. I'm so confused. Oh, maybe I forgot to... You know what? I bet I just accidentally skipped the 4th one. Oh, give me a break. Oh. Give me a break. Trying to talk to you. Worth. Legend dates back 250 years. It is said that many have died. The walled lions lie buried beneath this academy. More specifically, their bodies buried directly below what is now the field. But, whoa, is there more to the story? Oh, there most certainly is. They say that on some cursed nights, the corpses of the buried rise from the grave to bathe in the moonlight. And when they do, their long-hidden graves surface from the field, overturning it, leaving holes. Well, that explains this mystery, called the hidden graves, at least. but honestly, I was kind of expecting this to be a little creepier. Must be getting used to these macabre mysteries. Good. Regardless, the best people to ask about the members of the riding club. Can't believe I skipped her. There we go. You're reading from Eustace's class, right? That's right. Paula from class 5, I assume. This might sound weird, but I'm currently looking into these mysteries surrounding school. Have you heard of the rumors calling the hidden graves? I have. That's the one with the dead rising from their graves in the field, right? Amber and I found a hole in the field a while back, but the only thing to come out of that was an exam with a bad grade. Seriously? Yep. Seems like they couldn't deal with getting a score that bad, so they tried to put their test 6 degrees only. They didn't even bury it though, just dug a hole and tossed it in. Well, he filled it up since someone could have tripped. With a grave like that, you could say the only grave our culprit dug was his own. Yeah, that joke was so bad, I couldn't even force myself to laugh. That aside, thanks for the info, it was a big help. I could try to bury his grades. Aw, they're so funny. Jeez, I'm sorry to bother you with the question. As is how it happens, I'm looking into the 7 mysteries of the Academy of the Sports Log. Oh, sure. People have been talking about it since I was a first year, although I don't suppose it will gain much traction next year. Why is that? It's pretty simple, really. Those screams don't come from people, but the door that used to be here. It had been in bad condition for years and used to make these awful screeching noises, so I asked for a replacement at the beginning of the month, and now everything is nice and quiet around here. I explained it. Wow, that was like the most boring one yet. I'm starting to notice a trend that all these are fake as fuck. No, I don't want to fish. Alright, have you seen the Crimson Devil? That's the Academy's big 7 mysteries, huh? It's the only one I know, at least. But seriously, though, did anyone really believe this place is connected to hell? Probably not. Any idea what the Crimson Devil part's all about, though? That's probably the crayfish. You see them around. Shut up! Oh my god. Crayfish. 2 claws. Shut up. I gotta go out. To the upper class. These mysteries are so lame. Can't think of a better person to excuse me. There's one story about the poltergeist storm. Do you know if there's any truth to that? I do, in fact. Some of the more experienced may have told me about it. I've even seen it for myself. Have you actually seen the poltergeist? Oh, not quite. There was a much simpler explanation behind all the havoc. As the story goes, plates are broken and utensils strewn. Why am I struggling with this? Anyway, about the kitchen, right? But these things happen when girls try their hands at cooking for the first time. The kitchen can get a very chaotic. This tends to hit its peak in May when more of them want to practice their cooking classes. But I think the poltergeist makes for a far more interesting culprit when people are sharing their stories. Oh, she's gonna be disappointed. No, she's not gonna be disappointed. She's gonna be like, yeah, I figured. Student. Union. Oh wait, I keep forgetting it's this one. Looks like you finished your investigations. Sure, let me tell you how each of them are terrible. condensation magazines that test. None of these are supernatural at all. I honestly didn't expect any of them to be real, but the truth is even more pathetic than I thought it'd be. I agree. Although it's kind of interesting how people were able to make such fantastical stories out of perfectly ordinary things. I suppose that's true. Still, I'd like you to think you were looking into everything for me. So here you go. Here's something hexed with one of my favorite curses. Nightmare. Oh. To tell you the truth, I'm a little more surprised none of the mysteries had anything to do with the old schoolhouse. Seemed like the perfect setting for a good ghost story. I wonder why it didn't come up. What are you talking about? Of course it comes up. In the real 7 mysteries, at least. Ah. Could you say it again? I couldn't quite make that. I didn't say a word. Perhaps your investigation has gotten to you. I just swore I heard her say something about the real 7 mysteries. Oh, well. The fuck? There, are you knocking out this request from Student Council? Yeah, I made my way through several of them now, and I'm just getting started on the rest. Nice, I got something to talk about you. So come along to Faculty Lounge when you can. I'm not going to take it out on you or grade. I'm not going to take it out on your grades. Take it out on your grades if you don't show anything. Just nothing. Okay, whatever. Just go to the Faculty Lounge. God, it's always something. Yes. Ah, there you are. Seems like everything's going smoothly with the Student Council. Yeah, basically. It's just chores, and more chores. Glad to hear it. I'm almost finished with another day's boring paperwork here. We'll just skip this joint and head into town, and you can treat me a couple of beers for being such a dedicated teacher. Yeah, for some reason I see the school frowning on that. Never ceased to entertain Rain. So, Thart let it slip that he gave you guys some kind of special training last month. Wait, what are you... Oh, you must mean the swimming lessons. Exactly. I've been pretty pleased at how much all of the guys have been improving their times, and then boom, I find it all it's because of Thart's meddling. I'm still fuming. Do you know how much Crow I was eating? I think it meant to say Crow and I was eating. How much Crow I was eating? You're eating Crow? When he... Oh. Okay. How much Crow I was eating when I bragged right to my face. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I see. That's such a weird phrasing for that. What's the deal with these two? Like they're locked into some mortal struggle to outdo each other. Well, if that's how he wants to play it, the gloves are coming off. I'm going to hold a special girls-only lesson. And you're just the man who's going to help me. What? It's a girls-only thing. Oh, but I need you, Rain. I need you to tell me all the juicy details of what Nathart's been drilling you on. So, you're free right now, right? Yes. Oh. Really? Well, all the girls are here. So it's the sort of training... Some of their poses just look weird. Like Williams, for example. It looks so awkward. And then Fee's got her hands just like... her arms, I mean... So what's the sort of training we'll be doing here? It hasn't escaped my notice that only girls are here too. What sort of training indeed? I'm more worried about the wandering gaze of a certain boy in our midst. Well, things happen. Listen up. Like, why am I here? Instructor Rain is going to tell us all about the secret training the Thart decided to give the guys. Did you know he actually held a special workshop just for them? Doesn't it burn you up that none of you were included? Not really. Knowing him, it was probably just needless exertion. Yeah, I totally get what you mean. You don't even know what's going on. He seemed like the kind of guy who likes boring monologues or macho training sessions and that stuff. Sort of stuff. Well, why don't you tell us how you really feel? Alright, let's start this so-called manway method of this. What does this involve exactly? Oh, that sounds pretty cool. General idea behind the manway method is that people put more effort into things they can beat other people at them. First up, we have Rain, the mean machine. Show us how it's done. The mean machine. Rain, the mean bean machine. Go ahead and choose who you want to square off with. You know, just Rain is fine, really. Okay. Stuck here anyway, might as well make the most of it. So is this just a bonding thing? Wouldn't it be weird to pick Instructor Sarah? And me? Well, if you insist. And go! Oh, okay, that's right, I gotta push the button. There we go. Look how manly that was. The manway method. Whew. Guess I wasn't much of a challenge after all. I don't know, you were hot on my heels the whole time. Now, not Rain. You shouldn't fib just to avoid bruising her ego. Well, get back over here. We're not done yet. Not even close. Why not? Well, the first part was having us all go head to head, like we did just now. After that, he pushed us to our limit, swimming the length of the pool with just 30 seconds to rest in between laps. In terms of distance, though, I'll bet we ended up swimming well over 500 arcs. But that's crazy. That's what I call a long-distance swim. Sounds right. A regular training session. Or maybe for you, Laura. Well, distance really doesn't bother me, but I just want to swim laps back and forth. Boring. But I don't want to just swim back laps. Well, we play tag. Oh. I'm up for it if the rest of you are. Sounds fun. What does this have to do about training? Yeah, I just hope a certain someone doesn't have fun in games as an excuse to get all grabby. Relax, this is me you're talking about, not Crow. Just throw him under the bus. Well, it looks like everyone's ready for a rousing game of tag. Woohoo! Woohoo! Now we're numbly preserved and snap training. Well, that happened. Should have happened? I don't know. Can't tell you there. Could do the mystery or could go to bed. Temptation. This boss is actually super strong compared to what you previously was. Best equipped accessory that prevents freeze. Okay. Be like that, huh? Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm really feeling up to it. Yeah, I'll just stay in here. Do this tomorrow. It's been a couple hours. I'm just tired. Today's been a lot. But yeah. I'll catch you later tomorrow, I guess. Been really, really quiet tonight anyway. Tomorrow will be better. But yeah, you can find me at Calamity Kaiju. Or twitch.tv/Calamity Kaiju. Yoshi. And yeah. Catch you later. Good night.